Hello, this is Mohammed here, and in this video I'm going to show you a guide that you can use for relocating to the Triad area of North Carolina. And this Triad area are composed of three different cities: Greensboro, High Point, and Winston-Salem. So in this guide, I'm just going to show in a very quick way how you can get benefited, and you can download from the link given in the description or in the content below. Here you can see the content of this particular relocation guide is the overview of the Triad area, the housing and the neighborhoods, transportation and commuting, education and schools, healthcare and wellness, culture and recreation, and additional resources. So quickly, just to introduce myself, I am Mohammed Parvez from eXp Realty. I am a licensed agent in North Carolina in the city of Greensboro, and I cover almost most of the Triad area. And here you can see the overview of the Triad. It shows about the history, the location, population, and also the attractions and amenities in the city. And you can also see a little bit of history on the American civil rights movement, as well as some of the memorials and the International Civil Rights Center Museum that is there in Greensboro, North Carolina. Then I talk about the geography and climate, where you can see the average annual temperature, the rainfall, and the thunderstorm and whatever tornadoes and inclement weather conditions that people are concerned about. Also talks about the geographical way the Piedmont Triad is built, and talks about the education, where it calls out all the different public schools, private schools, charter schools, as well as colleges and universities, which are available for the residents in this particular region. Then this guide talks about the culture and recreation, different galleries and concerts and festivals. You can see this is a Greensboro Science Center, and similarly we have the Ashboro Zoo, which is North Carolina, one of the largest zoos in the world. Also you can see the different recreational activities available: trails, lakes, golf courses. Now coming to the housing and neighborhood, we have different cities like Greensboro area, Winston-Salem area, and High Point area. And then the reason why you want to choose and move to Triad, most likely you have already made that decision, but it just showcases the different reasons people choose to move to this place. And then this relocation guide talks about the transportation and commuting, which places requires most of the driving, and what are the public transit. It's also good to know the train connectivity. I wish I knew this before I moved here 10 years ago, but yeah, there are train services where you can take the Amtrak train from Greensboro, and you can go even to New York or Charlotte or different places. So it has a good connectivity. Also about carpooling, van pooling, biking and walking, all these details are given. You can take a look and see where you can get these services. Now this guide talks about the education in school in Triad area. So you can see the list of all public schools, the number of students in these school systems, as well as it talks about the ranking of these schools within the state and in the country. And then it talks about the charter schools. There are 12 charter schools available in that Triad area. And then it will also show the private schools available, and you can definitely go to each individual school websites to know more about the individual details, but here it just gives you a snapshot of all the private schools available. Then the guide talks about the healthcare and wellness in the Triad area, and then it mentions all different hospitals, urgent care centers, private primary care clinics, and specialty care clinics. All the details are here. And then there are healthcare providers like physicians, nurses, and the health professionals. Then you can see some of the details about the health insurance business and the companies which are working in this area. And then wellness and fitness opportunities, where are the different types of gyms, parks, and recreation centers, trails, sport leagues. The next section talks about the culture and recreation in Triad area, especially for the arts and entertainment, the North Carolina Theater and the Southeastern Center of Contemporary Art. You can learn more about those and the different jazz and the blue festivals. You can learn more about those into their individual websites. And then it talks about the sports and recreation activities where you can have the opportunity to hike, bike, fish, golf, and a lot more activities and different cities and towns like Winston-Salem, Salem Lake Trail, High Point Greenway. And then there are a few more important new developments that has been coming in this area. Then this guide talks a little bit about the food, different types of famous food joints and different vineyards where you can go and see the different options available there. Also, I have given a list of moving companies which are highly rated based on the public reviews. You can call them and find out whether it makes sense for you to take them through your relocation process. And then finally, I've got a checklist which you can use what to do before you start planning your transit to this location or movement from your current location to the Triad area. So each time frame you can use this checklist to plan your move accordingly. And definitely it's not a comprehensive one. You can always try to add or remove, but it's kind of generic checklist which you can use to plan your move. So that should be it. If you find this helpful, you can go ahead in the link and download this particular PDF from Canva link, which will be just a free website where you can just sign up if you have not already signed up. And also, if you want to have a conversation or a call to understand the areas that you want to buy or sell property, you can always set up a time on my calendar and talk to me about the plans which you are trying to achieve, what kind of houses you're trying to look, and you can use these list or link on my website to see the current properties which are currently listed in the MLS. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Have a good rest of your day.